Hi, I'm Debra Weller, storyteller and communications coach. I'm going to continue part 3 in my series about glossophobia, the fear of public speaking. Many times when we have to give a speech, a presentation, or maybe talk to a small group, we can get this fear and worry inside. And it causes us to panic in the days for preparation. I've had it. It's not easy. But the only way that you can conquer this monster in your head who's trying to give you heart palpitations and dry mouth and make you feel not well, you've got to counteract that. Because number one, nobody's perfect. So say it right now. I'm not perfect, but I do a really good job. I'm not perfect, but I know my information. I am confident in what I'm going to have to say. Nobody is perfect, and nobody expects perfection. I always have an attitude of go into the room and act like you own it. Believe that you know your information, you've prepared, you've got your slides, you've got your backup, you've studied, and you go in there owning the information. That, I think, is half of the process. Going in like you own it. Even if a few minutes before you were shaking in your boots, take that deep breath, walk into that meeting, and act like you own it. Put a smile on your face. Don't let the words that everybody's going to judge me, I'm incompetent, go into your head. Counteract those with the positive thoughts. I am worthy. I've got this. I know this. I've worked really hard to get to this point, to be able to explain it. And I am a good communicator. Now, even if you don't feel 100% confident in what you said, you've got to believe it. Because if you believe it, that will happen. You will be able to give that presentation. So before your presentation, you can bend at the waist. Let your arms dangle. Let your head down. Give yourself a few minutes to release that tension that would build up because of those negative thoughts. Negative thoughts take so much away from us. Put post-it notes around so that you can read those post-it notes and you can give yourself those positive affirmations. Realize, number one, I'm not perfect. Number two, I could make a mistake, but I'm going to keep going. Thinking of the pianist. If you ever took piano lessons as a child, you practice, and now you have to go on stage for your recital. You've got it in your head. So you start your piece and you're like, oh no, I don't know what to do next. You could start over all at the beginning. Or you could just skip to the next note and keep going. Your piano teacher might know, yeah, she skipped a note. But don't worry. Did you get to the end? Did you get to the end? That is the important part. To get to that end of that speech or that presentation and to be able to say, phew, that one's over. And then don't beat yourself up afterwards. Just say, I did it. And the first time you do that presentation, sure, you might make some mistakes, but then you can self-reflect in a positive way. What could I do better? Not instead of, oh my gosh, I messed up on this place. What will they think of me? So remember, the mindset is the point that takes you to feeling confident.